So for concept 2, number 5, an object is launched with an initial velocity of 50 meters per second, and the angle is 36.9 degrees above the horizontal. So you need to find the horizontal and vertical components of the object, and you also need to find out the time that it's going to be in the air, and then you need to find out how far it's going to go. So first we can solve for the vertical and horizontal. So vertical equals, and then you can use the sine trig function. So sine of 36.9 degrees equals, and then it'll equal the vertical component over the hypotenuse. So vertical over 50, and the vertical ends up being 30.02 meters per second, and then the horizontal is the cosine, because cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse, so cosine of 36.9 degrees equals horizontal over 50, and then horizontal component ends up being 39.98 meters per second. And so to solve for time, you can use the velocity final equation. So 0 meters per second equals 10 meters per second squared, the acceleration due to gravity, times time, plus, and then your initial velocity, and it'll be in the vertical, so 30.02 meters per second, and then once you solve that out, time ends up being 3.022 seconds. And then the last step would be finding the distance, the horizontal range. So you would do distance equals velocity, and since you're finding the range, it'd be the horizontal velocity times the time it's in the air. So d equals 39.98 meters per second times, and then the time is 3.022 seconds. So distance ends up being 120.82 meters.